Just wanted to give an overall view of the dogs eating. Stocking up on food because everybody knows what's going on, the coronavirus. I'm getting different types of food. Every time I think about it, every time I go to the store, I just grab a couple of bags, put it out in here. And now I'm finna start really training my dogs for this situation. I already feed my dogs in a way that is inducive to them living in the wild. You know, that's why I implement fast days I don't feed them, night feedings, day feedings. I make it very random. And it's two reasons why I make my feeding random. Well, the first reason is to increase aggression, because when you increase aggression, you inadvertently increase the dog's nature to protect. And that's really what you're trying to do. You're trying to teach the dog to protect what's important to the dog. And seeing that food is a necessity, it triggers that. The second reason I did is because I want my dogs to, I don't want them to get used to being fed at an exact time every time. Because when you do that, even in people, you expect it. You get dependent on it. But if you don't know where it's coming from or when it's coming, then it's like your body prepare for that. And I always knew it was going to come a time where we would have to be in situations like this, because the Bible teaches us to watch and to prepare so we won't get caught off guard like non-believers or people that don't get into the word like they're supposed to. That's why I always say study, get into the Bible, because if you get in the Bible, you will see, you would have seen this coming. That's why I got my campers, because the Bible teaches us. See, a lot of people, like, I'm not a prepper. I want people to understand I'm not a prepper. Preppers, they prep to hunker down, but the Bible clearly tell us to flee. He tell us to run, because there's gonna come a time where they hunt us, where they hunt truly godly people. Because you know, if you think about it, when you tell somebody the truth, they get mad at the truth. Truth really hurts. It really bothers people. People don't want to hear the truth. They rather stay in ignorance than actually hear the truth. And if you think about it, like, you see how a lot of this stuff, if you play over in your mind how a lot of this stuff the Bible say gonna come true, you see it coming true, because the Bible said there's gonna be war, rumors of war. It's gonna be famine. There's gonna be earthquakes in diverse places. The weather gonna change. You done seen all this come to pass. And then he says it's gonna be plagues. You see this in this virus. And this is unprecedented. The president shut down the country. In other countries, you have fatalities. It's just really, they talking about giving stimulus packages. This has never been before. And if this don't really wake people up to what's going on or what's coming, then won't nothing wake you up. And my thing is, I'd rather be prepared and not need it than need it and not have it. These are the type of books that I've been stockpiling to learn different things. And just in case, be ready, because when technology, if it does cease to exist, the hard copy, that's why I just stock up on hard copy books, electricity, how all these things work, because these are fundamental books that you'll need to reference back to in case internet or something like that goes down. You will have this knowledge still on hand. You can get these books cheap at the Goodwill. They sell used books for a fraction of the price, and it'd be things that you really need. Woodworking, how to build a house. These are the type of things that you need to know. That's why I've always paid attention to the Bible, read the Bible, studied the Bible. This is my reason for putting this channel out there. This is the reason why I have my campers, because one of them I can drive in it while pulling the other one. They got bathrooms, showers, toilets, all of this in them. And then I even got a little trailer to put my dogs in. I knew at one time we was gonna have to run. This is what it looks like in regular form. 2 beds back here, a dining table. But most basic form. This, okay. This camper has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 beds. Got a shower, a toilet, and the toilet works.
It's one button around here. You let the water come in. Good thing about these kind of toilets is you can kind of watch your water consumption and flush it. Okay, sink works. And let up for a quick little shower. Waterworks. Just long ladder in case I need to get on there. Refrigerator works very well. The ice enough frozen. Turn it down. Turn it down. Turn it down. Stove on the furnace and the hot water tank all work on propane. I have 2 very large propane tanks. So I'm put all my appliances, electric tools. I went to electric. So you see the plugs back there above the beds. I have plugs everywhere. So I'm gonna go solar, but right now, everything's gonna run off this little 2,000 watt, 1,800 watt generator where I will be real quiet, but I can run everything in here except the AC unit. But you know, I can run fans. But just, I've always gotten ready. But this is one of them, like I said, it has 6 beds in this one. All right, open up the screen. Come on in. This is the other one. This one has 1, 2, 3 beds, but those can turn into one big bed to go across, or you can sleep on them single. Okay, that turns into a king size bed. Another single sleeper. So that's 2 beds in here. 4, 5, 6, with a total of 9. Sink is where the stove goes. I took it out. The refrigerator goes right here. I have another one in the house. Just hadn't put it in yet. And then this one has a restroom too. Has a restroom, toilet. Has a toilet, sink. Just a little toilet paper holder goes. Okay. Well, that's shower, door, closet, clothing, but I got the hood top. Different little things in there. Fit my needs. But yeah. This is the little trailer that I'm having the dogs in. You see that? What's the name in the middle? I'm gonna close this up, bring a piece of wood right up the middle. I've been studying the Japanese way of building where you don't use nails, you use wood and like grooves and little pieces of wood where you stick through to kind of lock stuff in. So this will be the beam running up through the middle of the trailer, and I'm gonna have a groove over here, a groove over here, and the beam gonna run in between to split it up so I can just convert it back to a regular trailer when I need it. But that's the idea. And then on either side of each wood, it'll be a groove to slide boards down in to separate this into 8 different compartments. And then on the top, I have across the top. That fits right over the top. That comes just no higher than this. And that's to keep the sun and the rain off of them. And it'll be able to chill up so I can take them out or however I'm gonna do it. But this will be big enough for 8 of the dogs to have a nice little compartment to be able to just sit in here or lay down. And this is where we'll have the dogs to pull them. So that'll be for 8 of the dogs, and all we have 10. The little younger dogs will ride in the vehicles with us.
That's why I've been gearing up, learning about guns.
Shoot! Woo!
Teaching my family about guns. This stuff is, I've always seen this coming. And I'm not like one of those conspiracy theorists. I'm not that. It's just the Bible then told you it was coming. So I believe the Bible. I know the word of God is the truth. I know the word of God is the truth. Because all you have to do is use the scientific method to know it's true. The Bible tell you something, try to reproduce the results that the Bible says you're gonna get, and you always get them. It's like if you had a plan that tell you how to build a house, specifically how these plans tell you. Once you get through, you have a house built. That's how the Bible is. It tells you specifically what you need to do and how you need to do it. And that's what I've been doing. I've really been paying attention to the word of God. So now a lot of the stuff that I've been telling people about my dogs, they understand why I did them. Because I knew something was coming. I just didn't know when. I didn't know what time, because the Bible tells you, nobody know when, nobody know the time. But just be prepared. You don't have to know the exact time to know something coming. If he's telling you something coming and he told you what to do to get prepared, common sense would teach you to get prepared. But you know, a lot of people don't know because they don't read. They don't study. The funny thing about it is the Bible is the most circulated book ever. Most published book ever. Free knowledge. And it's the least read book. Taking into consideration is the difference between reading and looking at or calling out words. Reading means comprehend, understand, implement. It encompasses the past, present, future, all of time, but people rather believe you have a group of people smart enough to write a book that encompasses the past, present, and future. That does not even make sense. For someone to believe that, it does not make sense. But the Bible foretold that evil would abound. These are scriptures in the Bible. He told you it's going to come a time where evil will abound, where people see right is wrong and wrong is right. If you look at it now, people see homosexual, that's okay. That's right. All these things that the Bible is against, people care more about their race, their ethnic race, than they care about the word of God. The word of God is going to always come first with me, above my race. I don't see no camaraderie because we both black. I see camaraderie if we both in this book. Then the stupid excuses people make, well, the Bible is the white man's, that's the white man's Jesus. No, it's not. White man didn't even make the Bible. The white man didn't even create this book. It came from the Jewish people. God chose the Jewish people to deliver this word to the world. So just because somebody took something and used it as wrong does not make the item that they used is wrong. If I take a gun, I can protect myself with the gun, I can rob somebody with the gun. Do that make the gun bad? People, and then the Bible actually warned you that people would use it for bad. It showed you how to spot wolves in sheep clothing, but you still want to believe the Bible. That's because you're retarded, because you don't make sense. It's because people are stupid. People get in the Bible, get in the Word of God, study, get yourselves ready. Even if this don't turn out, the Bible say this is the beginning of sorrow. The beginning. It gets worse. It's going to come a time where truly godly people are going to be hunted. And I kind of understand how they're going to do it, because if you look at it now, they're doing it now. They taking our stuff down off the internet. It's an attack on godly people because people don't want to hear the truth. They don't want to hear the truth. It's going to come a time where people are going to actually come to try to kill us. But when we protect ourselves, they're going to make it seem like we are the ones who are doing the killing. We just going to be protecting ourselves because you notice it. I've seen many truly good Steven Anderson. It's a guy that has this, he from Australia. It's called, I don't know the name of it, but it's a really good show. And he breaks it down and show people how what they believe is crazy. It does not make sense. I'm going to have to put him in the side just to make sure people understand who I'm talking about. But I'm telling you people, I've been doing this for a while. I've been getting ready for a while because I know it's going to come a time. And if it don't come in my lifetime, if it don't come fully to fruition, my children will be ready for this stuff. Because if you are a true believer, how do you not believe what the books say? Think about it, people. Past, present, future. All of time, from the beginning of time all the way to the end of time. Ain't no group of people smart enough to write a book like this. And you would know that if you got in and read it. People get in the Bible. Jesus freak out.